Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. We've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference Champion. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
That's an important first down on that running play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup of 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
And the Sooners looking to keep this drive moving. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs right over the defender. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now here's the toss play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of the game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, it's Ferguson. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And the Badgers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. And now the running back's got it again. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Badgers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Running past the 35. Powers through a tackle. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking the sack.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To the air, it's Ferguson. Looking for his back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Badgers will line up to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Handoff to the back. Powering right past the defender.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the left. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finds room at the 30. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run the option. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the extra point is up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
The offense now operating in empty. Dropping back. It's Ferguson. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out.